Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer general card readings, money and career readings, love readings, and for a limited time, personal readings. For the personal readings, you can see more information in the description box below. For the money and career and love readings, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member, which really does help the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot of things I plan to offer you, and with your support, we can get there. When it comes to the YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Okay, thank you for being here once more, and let's get into your reading. Hi, Libra. Oh, is this recording? I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Hi, Libra. This is Tara by Naveen. You've reached the channel. Yeah, Libra, I am a little bit under the weather, if you can tell by my voice. There's a little bit of congestion, but I'm managing through. So please bear with me. Um, so Libra, this is a general love reading for you for the time frame of November the 4th to December the 5th of 2025. I've actually shuffled all of these cards already, Libra. I'm just doing a quick shuffle again. Libra, regarding, well, you and all the signs, I guess, or whoever, um, everybody who views the channel, which I appreciate. I noticed that people are viewing, but they're not like necessarily subscribing. So could you please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel? It really does help with the growth and development. So, you know, the whole phrase of like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, all that kind of good stuff. All that really does help. Also, if you'd like to further support the growth and development of the channel, I have a Patreon page. Oh, I forgot to put this box over here. I have a Patreon page, and it's in the description box below. And that's one of the best ways to also help support the growth and development of the channel. Okay, so Libra, I'm just getting these aligned and in view. We are going to get into your general love reading for Libra for the time frame of November the 4th to December the 5th of 2025. Let's see what's going on. Okay, Libra, we have the Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of passionate, a lot of fiery energy that's coming through right now with your connections. I sense a level of intimacy with this, a level of also restlessness is what's coming through. So some of you may not necessarily be getting your intimate needs met in certain respects, only because I'm sensing level of busyness. So either you or your other party could be very busy right now, maybe lacking energy because of circumstances beyond their control. In certain other measures, there's a lot of, well, some of you, there's another side to this whereby it's just like a fiery, very involved energy that's coming through. So much so that sometimes it precludes you or causes you to neglect or hinder certain responsibilities because you might be spending too much time in extracurricular activities. I'll say it like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be sex. It could be just spending time out and other things, and you're just not creating a level of balance per se in this relationship right now. It's either you're too busy and neglecting, or you're too involved and also neglecting because you're neglecting either responsibilities or neglecting each other in some circumstance. It's one or the other. Don't know where it resonates with you, but that's the energy that's coming through with the Queen of Wands. Wow. For the clarification, yeah, Five of Cups. So, um, the Five of Cups is saying that what's coming through with this relationship, it could be with family, it could be with coworkers, it could be, you know, because it doesn't necessarily have to be intimate love, you know, in that regard. It could be close friendship love. It could be, you know, whatever, a coworker type, great friends type thing, or something like that. It definitely could definitely be intimate, like intimate relationship. But what's coming through with the Five of Cups, it's that there's certain aspects that you're giving too much concern with. Maybe you're concerned about the relationship, that's why you're overdoing it, or and like more so togetherness because of past traumas or past concerns that occurred, and you just don't want to be a cause, or you don't want to um, kind of it's like certain aspects of semi trauma or a certain trauma. You just want to make sure that you're doing everything you can towards helping this relationship, or in the personal respect, or you're concerned about the financial stability or um, foundations towards supporting this relationship. So you're like working too hard or something. Then that's because of past concerns or past hurts or past traumas or past things that have happened to you, whereby it hit the relationship in such a way, and that's why you're kind of overcompensating. But what's coming through here is that you have to let those past understandings go with past, like, regrets or past concerns, whether it's involved in this particular relationship or in past relationships. You need to focus on what, like, you need to focus on the two golden cups that's ahead of you, which is the unique qualities, the unique perspectives that this relationship brings. And if you focus on that, then you won't have to worry about these regrettable circumstances from your past. You don't have to bring that into this relationship, or have it kind of impact the way you act or view. You need to bring in um, its own unique and perspective. Okay, for the clarification. Yeah, see, judgment. I literally just finished saying that. Judgment is literally being reborn, like transforming, coming from the grave into life, into a new body, into a new mind, into a new purpose, into a new being. That is the major advice that's coming through in this relationship, whether them towards you or you towards them, or in a sense, for some of you, it's both of you who come with certain levels of baggage. You need to leave those baggages behind and be reborn. Judgment says that this requires a new way of perspective, a new way of being, a new way of development. Old aspects of how you used to do certain relationships should not be curtailed onto this one. Okay? You need to navigate the new circumstances and get to know the ebbs and the flows of everyone who's involved in this. Okay? So that is a major advice that's coming through with your love life, Libra. Let's see further insight into this line. And we have, yeah, house. It's a new house. It's a new security. It's a new foundation. It's bigger and better. It's more auspicious. It requires a unique civility, a unique tact, a unique perspective, okay, for this foundation to be fully secure. And it is a safe relationship, is what's coming through with the house. So you don't have to be worried about those past notions that may have caused you to have anxieties or worries towards moving forward in any type of relationship. This is totally new, okay? And in the respect of it. And when I say totally new in the respect of it, I'm saying some of you, this is literally a brand new relationship, and some of you, you have gone through certain things, maybe with this person, and you've decided to move forward in a brand new aspect. Okay, but in certain respects, it's almost like some of you, could be both parties or whatever, could be overcompensating. You want the same thing, but you're overdoing it, and you need to allow things to flow. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. There you go with that lack energy again. And I just finished saying that, and I know the Five of Cups was in like financial, but that's the energy that was coming through. And we have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles for some of you, the Five of Cups is like, it was that lack of intimacy that you were afraid of. And in some of you, it was that lack of financial stability to support a relationship that you were thinking of. See? So the Five of Pentacles coming through. That's speaking to those of you who resonate on that side. You have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is that you both, like I said earlier, you both want this. You both, or the party or the family group or the close personal friends or the intimate love significant other or others, whoever is involved in this. Okay, you all want this. You want this. I said that you want the same thing. You're ready for it. Your bags are packed. Your ships are coming in. It's mutual. Just allow the flow. Allow the universe to expand and open things up. You don't have to try to control it. You all you need to do is be ready for it. So as the energies and complementary energies of this relationship dawns upon you both, just go with the flow, okay? Because the proper ships, the proper waves, the proper kind of pathway opens up to you, okay? So for you to proceed. There's nothing going to be holding you back in this relationship, and you don't have to rigidly try to control things. Further clarification. Yeah, there we go with the devil energy again. See, that's what I'm saying. There's like this overcompensating, either too much sex or too much lack, or you, in certain respects, wanting to be acknowledged, vice versa, by the other person or something like that. And like this is that trauma from past understandings is what I'm talking about, and it's something that needs to be worked on. Perhaps some of you may want to consider some counseling, some couples therapy or something like that. It would help, okay? But this is just further being aware that you need to put, both of you, in certain respects, you need to put things into you know, when you're doing things in a balanced way, with moderation. Yeah, that's the word I was searching for. You need to put it in moderation, because the devil energy is coming through on two major points, which I made when I felt the energies coming through. It's either too much intimacy or too much work. Okay, so there needs to be a balance. Okay, so let's further insight into that line, Libra, and we have, yeah, see, 12 in Libra. I literally just finished saying that. It's like too much intimacy or too much work. It's like you need to find balance in this relationship for the best opportunity for it. Let's see what else is coming up. We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, see, I literally just finished saying that. It is that reciprocity. It is that moderation. You see, Six of Pentacles is that give and take, that ebb and flow. Okay, it's just that balanced energies of uniformity. It's not one extreme over another. It's balance. Okay, in your time, in your resources, in your finances, in your social life. Okay, in your physical connections. You know what I mean? It's balanced. Okay, that's what you need. Further clarification. Yeah, look, the Hermit. So the Hermit talks about that deep reflection and asking those hard questions and figuring things out, understanding what you want, understanding why you do the things you do, understanding how it connects with your dreams, your aspirations, your goals. And he's holding the star card inside that lantern towards those dreams becoming reality, those wish fulfillments. So that's what I was talking about. Like, a lot of you need to have deep conversations with one another, or whoever is involved in this relationship. Some of you may need to consider therapy to assist things out, but there's some deep reflections that need to be had, okay? Because I said certain aspects of this is coming from past grievances, past trauma. Further clarification. Yeah, see, Four of Wands. Wow. The universe is trying to help you develop a Four of Wands dynamic in this relationship. Four of Wands is a firm, steady, strong foundation to build a healthy relationship. The Four of Wands is like the healthy family, the healthy business connection and building blocks, the healthy relationship, that healthy, whatever connections this is. Okay, and it is firm, it is secure, and it can build. Okay, so Libra, I hope you're considering all the advice that's being given right now, because it's healthy. Further inside this line, yeah, sudden wealth. There, if you take these strong stance and to really work this out in a healthy manner, you'll see that things turn around suddenly, in the best possible way. That's with your money, your social life, your finances, your intimacy, all of that. Okay, to create that foundation of success in this relationship. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the moon energy. All the answers are not going to happen overnight, but if you take those steps forward, just like the moon energy, one step at a time, things will be more revealed, more refined as you go on, okay? And moon energy also shows certain busyness on your external world. Sometimes they get in your head. Sometimes other people may say certain things, or sometimes just life in general gets very busy and muddy and stuff like that. You need to take a concerted effort just to focus on your relationship, who you are in the relationship, and who they are, or whoever else is involved, and work on those small steps that build to bigger, grander reveals. That's for the best of the relationship. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, the Six of Swords. This is leaving turbulent waters behind and moving to calmer shores. And that's what's trying to come through for you, Libra, for the clarification. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. Literally what I just finished saying. If you go through this process, you'll get the Ten of Pentacles, definitely. It is like, it is the long term like resilient, successful, abundant peace, happiness, prosperity, and intimacy, and family life, and social life, and career path, and relationship, and children, and grandchildren, and securities, and foundations, and it is just all of that for the long term. Okay, and that's what you're trying to build up. That's what the universe is trying to bring forth. But y'all have to work on what's happening here. I hope you notice you went from like aspects of the Five of Pentacles, and then aspects of working on certain things with the Three of Pentacles, and you went to the Six of Pentacles with the balance and everything here, and now you go to the Ten of Pentacles. All of this is not happening overnight. It's making you aware right now, is what I'm hearing, of what needs to be done. And now all of this is really telling me that Libra, in your relationship right now, whatever it is, y'all need to have some strong talks to lead to this prosperity in the relationship. And again, some of you may want to consider some therapy together. Okay, for the insight. Yeah, imprisonment. See, because you're trying to get away from this. I sense this more so in your mind. You need to, all of you need to break free of whatever this is, and it's going to require hard, tough love, hard talks. Okay, so let's get into your extended. The extended is going to be over the primary reading. It's going to have its clarifications, it's further insight, the angel message, and also it's going to reflect either vindicating or acknowledging what has been said, or it may give deeper insights. So let's see what else is going on. So we have, yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Right now, there is a requirement to preserve your energy within reason, preserve your finances within reason. This is the card of like responsibility, to make sure the family is stable, to make sure your finances are stable, to make sure that your calendar is stable, like it's not all over the place. Okay, this is prudence. This is a level of wisdom, and that's what's required, because you started off with this whole too much of an extreme in one way or the other. Okay, and this is further advice towards that, further clarification. Yes, see what I mean? The Seven of Pentacles. Right now, it requires a level of nurturing, a level of understanding, a level of patience. Okay, with the Seven of Pentacles, it requires work, this relationship within reason. Okay, because the stability, the long-term success hinges on you taking the advice like this. Okay, because right now it's too extreme in one way or the other. There needs to be a sit down. Okay, for the clarification. Yeah, see the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of trauma, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of whatever, just from the past. Okay, now a lot of it is irrational in certain respects, because it's not going to carry over into this relationship, but because either you or the other party or whoever, or maybe both of you, may have these lingering things that were not addressed, they can hinder the development of this relationship. And the universe is trying to help you get through whatever this is. Okay, further insight. Yeah, expectation. Expect that change is possible, is what I'm hearing. Expect that you can move past this, or the relationship can move past this. Expect that better things or development of growth can happen, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so don't lose hope. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. She's in tune with her emotions, as well as the external energies and emotions around her, and also being in tune with the loved one, or significant loved one, or whatever have you. She is making sense of all of this, okay? Feeling it out, using her intuition, really acknowledging who she is in all of this, okay? There's that emotional, developmental structure that you're trying to make sense of things, okay? Further clarification. Yeah, the Empress energy. The Empress energy is showing you that, again, she sometimes comes pregnant. All this is not going to happen overnight, but the development of this relationship gives a very positive expectation, a positive cause, a positive growth. She is abundant in social life, abundant in yeah, intimacy, abundant in that connection, abundant in developing a level of extreme happiness and fulfillment. So there's a lot of promise in this relationship, but there needs to be a handle on the emotions, on what's happening there for everyone involved. For the clarification, yeah, there we go. Four of Cups. You see, if you're trying to control it, it's just certain things for the past is not working out. The universe is working to fill this cup to give you what you need in order to help take this relationship to the next level, to a much more harmonious, healthy way. Okay, that's the advice that's been given to you, and that's what's happening with the Four of Cups. The universe filling this cup of advice and success and opportunities to make this more than what it is. For the insight, yes, occupation. So some of you, there has been um, perhaps an unevenness with your belief. What I'm hearing is in entitlement or belief in capability or levels of intellectual extremes. And some of you, this is kind of your occupation is taking too much of the limelight, and there's certain aspects of neglect because of the situations that I said before, or vice versa. It could be going into a business and together in a love affair whereby there may be some um, conflicting viewpoints, or it could be varying things. You'll know where you resonate with that. But in some of you, this occupation feels like also the relationship itself, like the relationship is your occupation. But in that's also not entirely healthy. You should have other other outlets to express yourself. It can't be just all the relationship. That's why I'm talking about those extremes. So it could be any of those examples. It could be more, but you'll know where you fall into this. The same understanding applies. Okay, there needs to be a balance. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, especially on this line. Please rewind back, cross reference, see what was said with how things start to evolve right here. Okay, and it's still working on things, getting better. The Queen of Wands is someone who is committed to a healthy, passionate fulfillment of her success and what she's involved in, as well as the success of the external energies that she's involved with in her kingdom. That's with family, friends, co workers, her intimate relationship. It's very loving, very nurturing. It's a balanced energy, and this is where you need to get to for the clarification. Yeah. The Five of Swords, it's somewhat sometimes overthinking and certain challenges that you need to overcome in this relationship. But the Five of Swords is a victory card. It's saying you will overcome it. Both of you will overcome it. You will learn from it and you will move on to better. Okay? So it's not just a bed of rainbows and butterflies. It does take talk, Five of Swords. It does take a level of work. Okay? For the clarification. Yeah. The Seven of Cups, there's options to be had and discussed about how this relationship is to move forward. Okay, and that's again for some of you that comes through therapy. Further insight to that line, and we have wealthy man, and we have the jackpot here, I think, or abundance or something in there. This is where you're headed. Okay, and that's in business, that's in cohabitation, or that's in relationship building. It's a wealth of prosperity that wants to come in, and also I sense a level of higher self-esteem for everyone involved. Okay, let's see what the ladder cards have to say. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. I'm not surprised, especially over here. This is where you're headed. A healthy independence, okay, and that healthy balance of work life, social life, intimate life, good finances in the bank, good health life, good exercise, fitness, being able to control your calendar better, be able to travel better, be able to be philanthropic if you want. There's an independent energy for you in this Libra as well as the other person, and being more balanced in your life and successful. For the clarification, yes, the Four of Swords, being able to rest as well. This, you'll get peace of mind, okay, going through this, but you have to put in the work. Further clarification, yeah, the Queen of Swords, it requires not just speaking but action with the Queen of Swords. Okay, she's the truth of the matter. She's not letting anything linger. If there's something to be discussed or something feeling a certain way, she says it, she speaks it, and you talk about it, you get through it. She develops the plan of action and she goes after it. Okay, communication is this very strong key in this relationship. Okay, further insight into that line, and we have, yeah, the gift. See, that's, things are going up, like things are going to change dramatically once you go through the work. Okay, there's this special understanding. Just heard engagement there eventually as well for some of you. Okay, probably after therapy. But let's see. Oh, you got an extra you got an extra card, romance, and it needed to come out. Okay, it's because I told some of you it's like you're overworking. Okay, so let's see what happens over here. And we have helpful people, again, helping with a relationship. That could be close family, close friends, could be the therapist, whatever the situation is, who wants to help you in this. And over here we have improving health, and I spoke about that. Okay, this will improve your health tremendously. Just take the advice, consider the advice. And we have here compromise. Oh my gosh, see right here with the options and all the kind of stuff. The Five of Swords right there with the hard talks. There's compromise. Okay, sounds like a relationship to me. And we have right here unlikely. So even in your anxieties and worry, it is unlikely to fail if you put in the work, is what's coming through. Okay, and look here, we have that bonus card. There's a level of romance, cultivation, nurturing this relationship. Okay, romance. So Libra, this has been your general love reading. I really do hope it was beneficial and helpful for you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. I also have a Patreon. Please consider becoming a Patreon member, and I wish you the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, and I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.